2012 on a 62 Mercedes Sprinter, long wheelbase this one. As you'll see, we're outside in the sun today, so I apologise if there's any glare there, but it's a little bit too big off for our photo booth, this one is. It's the 2.143 cc, so 2.1 turbo diesel this one, manual gearbox. Bodyweight wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, quickly whip around the Sprinter van onto an engine startup. We'll have a look in and out the seats and in the back and all that sort of stuff. The bonnet itself, you can see there's a few little dents here, some stone chips on the bonnet itself. You can see those few little panel damage, a few little dents across the bonnet there, 5 or 6 of them. A little bit of rust starting at the very top there on the roof, but as far as a Sprinter goes, it's not too bad. Headlights are lovely and clear on both sides. Bumper corners all okay on the left hand side. A little bit of a scratch further back. Plastics are all okay across the front edge there. Few little marks here and there. Grill's all intact, no problems with the grill there. Bumper corner on the right hand side, very slight scratch there. As we come down the front wing, all nice and straight. Around the arch there, all okay. A little bit of rust at the bottom half there, and across the sill where people have been jumping in and out and taking the head off the paint. Rest of the driver's doors all good. No heavy scratching around the handle, a little bit behind. Wing mirror caps all uncracked there on the right hand side. A little bit of rust on the right hand side rear pillar behind the door. Nice and straight down the side though. Big long van this one. Across the lower half on the driver's side, a few more little bits of rust there on the driver's side as you come around the rear wheel arch, typical Mercedes Sprinter style, and a bit more rust on the rear arch there, but nice and straight down that whole side there itself. A few little bits here and there, and a little bit more here on the right hand side where the door opens, but apart from that, all nice and straight down the rest of that right hand side. There's a 62 plate as well. Bumper is all nice and tidy on the corner there. Some very light sort of tree scratches, but that's it really there. Indicator once pushed back in. Down the rear bumper there, a few little marks on the bottom step. There's a few marks across the plastic on the back half where stuff's been put in and out of the boot. Lower half of tailgate, no real rust there. A couple of bits just where the paint's been knocked off the door, and a few more dents here and there on the back tailgate. On the rear, see nice big doors there. Bigger dent towards the top there where the door's been opened up on the swing, so that's the rear of it. Light lenses are all nice and clear. Down the left hand side again, a few little bits here. The door stop's missing, a few little bits of corrosion where the door's been opened all the way up. A few little marks across the plastic there, and around the arch again, we've got some corrosion around the arch. I apologise about the sun being behind us. There's not a lot I can do about that there. A few little blebs here and there down the left hand side. Around the door runner, tiny amount around the door runner, but not too bad. Down the lower half again, a few little bits of rust on the lower half section there as you come down the sill section onto the bottom of the front door. Again, a few little blebs down there, nothing too bad down that pillar though. And the door itself's all nice and straight. Front wing, a few little stone chip rust blebs, but not bad at all. And again, nice and straight down that left hand side. Onto the interior now. Door card itself, the plastics are all nice and tidy. It's missing the left hand side window switch. Got a bit of a rip in the seat, but it's about right for the year and the mileage. Headline is nice and clean and tidy. Rest of the driver's seat's all okay. Bit of wear to that lower bolster, like I say. A little bit in there. Nice Mercedes rubber mats fitted there. Floor underneath all okay. Bit of wear to the steering wheel, but not bad at all. And all nice and standard down the centre console there. Left hand side seat, which also folds down into an armrest, which is nice. All okay there on that bench seat from the left hand side. All nice and tidy on the left hand side. We'll go around there and have a look at that on the passenger side, and then we'll go into the back. Again, a little bit of wear at the bolster, some slight cracking, but no big rips or tears on the bolster. The seats themselves nice and clean on that bench seat there. Into the back now, loads of space in here. You see we've got a sliding door on the left hand side, spare wheels there as well. And round to the rear. Loads of space in there from the rear as well. Cheap little way to a camper van conversion. This is what people like to do these days with these Sprinters. They jack them up on a set of mud tyres, spend a few grand in the back of a camper van. That's what you end up with. Right, onto the engine bay, James. I'm going to fire it up here. Fire straight in the knife there, but I can hear a little bit of an injector chuff there. It was driven here some 40 miles. We'll check for any lights on the dashboard. Any lights on the dashboard?
We'll go to the messages.
Nope, no mess. There's no lights on the dashboard, but there's a little bit of an unchecked chuff there. I think you just want seating again. Don't hold us to that mind. There you have it. That big old Mercedes Sprinter van, 2012 on a 62. Looks cheap, that one.